Hello and welcome to a brand new YouTube channel dedicated to PCOS and VSG. My name's Anita. I was diagnosed with PCOS at 17 years old. I am now 32. I am 5'4". I weigh 262 pounds. After speaking with my surgeon, I have a goal weight of 130 pounds to 125. I think my highest weight ever was probably like 275, around there. I was given spirolactone and birth control when I was diagnosed at 17, so I've been on those meds. In my late 20s, I started taking metformin, and that did not last long. It did not help me in any way in terms of weight management, so I don't take that. So I ended up coming across the VSG procedure through trying to cure my cystic acne. But first, a little backstory. I've been overweight since I was 5 years old. Always been that chunky kid, heavy kid. I played sports from first grade to my sophomore year of high school. I was busy every single season, you name it, basketball, softball, soccer, and golf even. That was in high school. So when I moved to a new high school for my junior and senior year, I just kind of fell off with everything. It was kind of a bad social time, and yeah, so I didn't play any sports, but in my adulthood, I've enjoyed hot yoga. I really enjoy hot yoga, and I miss it, and I wish I was more consistent with it. So off and on, I will get really good at going to that and then fall off. Working out. Also in the gym, I'll occasionally have workouts, so I'm looking to get back at that, but I've been having knee injuries as of late, and I think that's weight related also. But anyway, so that's just a little bit of the backstory. So for VSG, I wanted to start a vegan diet because my brother had started one to help with his blood pressure and his weight. So I wanted to see if it would do the same thing for me. Being that I had PCOS, I wanted to try something different too. So I did that. It came to me rather easy. Surprisingly, I didn't have a hard time because when I did like things like a low carb diet or what have you, I only lasted like 3 months with being vegan. It was awesome. I felt great. I wanted to take a holistic approach and take myself off of all my medications. So the birth control and the spirolactone, I stopped taking, and things were awesome. Menstrual cycle was great. Everything was right on time. Loved it. And then all of a sudden, around 1 year of that, and I don't think it was the diet that was causing this. I think I just needed medication, honestly, because of the PCOS. My face just started, it's crept really slow. I started getting little bumps, and then it just broke out into cystic acne. It was bumps upon bumps, very deep cystic acne, the kind that would wake you up in the middle of the night because it hurts so much. I would have to have hot compresses and things of that nature. Sometimes I would ice my face, which was crazy. I don't wish it upon my worst enemy. I stayed away from all social interaction. I didn't want to be out. Friends would want to go do stuff. I didn't want to do anything. And I just kind of stayed away from everyone. Except for my close friends. And of course I had to go to work. So I went to work, but I was not happy to physically go to work. I really just wanted to stay home. So if you're suffering from that, I'm really sorry, and I hope this comes as some form of help to you. If you have PCOS, maybe you stop taking a medication or something and you need to go talk to your doctor about it, because it was crazy. So in an effort to help with that, I saw a dermatologist. She wanted to put me on Accutane. I was not having that because I felt like I just needed my little old spirolactone and things were going to be good. So I ended up leaving that appointment like in tears because I felt like she wasn't listening to me. I just wanted other options, like topical things to kind of help while I go see my endocrinologist and get my freaking spirolactone. So I went and saw my endocrinologist, got that, and my face was clearing up. So that was awesome. And then that was happening. It was great. And then boom, menstrual cycle went insane. Couldn't control it. It was painful, heavy, just gross, disgusting. So in an effort to get back on the birth control pill, because it goes hand in hand, I ended up talking to that doctor about VSG. He brought it up. I was pissed that he brought it up. And anyway, I left that appointment annoyed or whatever. But then I sat back and I was like, you know what? I've been my whole life battling this, my whole life. Weight is always there, always an issue. and I want to know what this tool can really do for me. So I decided to look into the options. So I called to book a consult. You can't just book a consult, I was told. You need to call your insurance to see if bariatric procedures are covered, and then you need to attend a seminar either in person or attend their webinar where they explain all the bariatric procedures, the risks involved, and then they talk about like long-term success. So I did that. I went to my consult, wrote down every question I had prior to. I did a lot of research. I was on Instagram, I was on Facebook, I was on here on YouTube looking for people with similar experiences and whatnot, and not similar because I hadn't gone through anything, but similar stats. And I wrote down every question I had because I also have vein disease. I get injections every year in my legs. So I had concerns about that. I felt totally at ease at my appointment. The surgeon was amazing, answered all my questions. I knew right then and there I wanted to proceed with the next step. So the next step, I sat down with the administrative staff, and they go through like your insurance, and insurance sets the pace for this whole thing. So they either tell you 3 months or 6 months. I was hoping for 3, but they told me 6. So I was like, all right, that's cool. We'll do it. And I had to have an endoscopy. So I've had surgical procedures before, so this was like not a big deal to me. If you are at that stage and you're scared of the endoscopy, do not be scared. Do not. It was so easy. I woke up laughing from the anesthesia, laughing, crying, laughing, and to the point where the nurse was laughing and we were having a good time. But anyway, in that endoscopy, the surgeon found a hiatal hernia, so I wasn't expecting that. That kind of sucks. He said it was small. So now my procedure will be a hiatal hernia repair along with the VSG procedure, so all in one go. So the next step, you continue with your 6 months, my 6 months of appointments. Within those 6 months, I'm going to nutrition appointments, and I had a couple appointments with exercise specialist, and then I had a psych eval, so sit down and chat it out. All that's complete. I just had a follow-up appointment, so now I'm just waiting for final approval from insurance, and then we go to the next step. So I just wanted to, I hope this video is not long, sorry. I just want to explain my whole process so far, where I am, and I hope this to be help to someone. I debated whether or not I was going to share anything on social media about it, but in my research and looking for, you know, somebody with a hiatal hernia, VSG and PCOS, you know, it's kind of hard to find some of that, some of those journeys, like, and people who started sharing, maybe they won't share anymore. They just kind of fell off and you're wondering if they're okay. Yeah. So I want to be consistent. I want to share here. And I want to tell it like it is. And I hope that this helps you or someone you know. So thank you for subscribing and following this journey. I will put my Instagram in the description box below, but that's just my Instagram. I'm a little all over the place, so to be honest, but my weight loss journey, a majority of it will be shared here. So thank you for following, and I hope you found this helpful. And if you're at the same step in the process, comment below. I'd like to know, you know, that I'm not alone. And you're not alone if you have PCOS. I know how bad it sucks, and cystic acne and all of that. And one day maybe I'll be brave enough to share my cystic acne photos. I'm almost there. I'm getting there. Looking at them makes me so sad. But also, I know it could help someone else. So thank you for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. And I look forward to sharing with you my next step. Thanks, and take care.